I'm going to show you something special today. I've said that before, and when I showed you the 1979 steel R531 road bike, that's special. This is special, just different special. My 2024 Ritchey Outback in granite and snow, size large. I know, it really is a thing of beauty, isn't it? This isn't a review, this is just an overview of what I deem as being probably the best looking steel gravel bike on the planet. Convince me it's not. Let's just go over the spec. So this is a 2024 frame. Well, it's probably built a year or two ago. It's a size large. Now the sizing on this really did have me in a quandary. I didn't really know whether to go for a medium or a large. To put you in the picture, I'm 5'11", just, with a 32 inside leg, but I have got long arms. I think my span of my arms is about 6'1", so I'm a bit of a freak. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to have to put a 90mm stem on this. I don't really think it's to do with the top tube, because the top tube I don't think is any longer than my Titus Roadrunner, but the relaxed seat tube is, and that's what's put me back a little bit. And also that I'm on a short seat. I'm on this Pro Logo Scratch, which is only 250, and I'm used to riding 270s. So I think if you're a very similar shape to me on those sort of figures that I've just given you, I would go for a large, because you can always pull the stem in, you can always push the seat slightly forward. Like I've put the seat slightly forward on this, not a huge amount, there's still plenty to go on the rail, but it is quite forward. So the group set was a donor off my On One Free Ranger. Let's not really talk about the Free Ranger. This has SRAM shifters, force 1x shifters, 11 speed, with the cranks and the rear mech. The wheels are Vittoria Illusion 42s. Now they've only got a 17mm internal on these, so they are a little narrow, and these Schwalbe G1 all-rounds are actually 40s, because they're on a 17 internal. They're popping out at about 37, which is no biggie. That's fine, I don't mind that. Running a Thompson 0 degree 100mm stem. Now I've got a 90 on order. I think it's going to speed this bike up a little bit. I think when Tom Ritchey designed this frame, I think he probably designed it with the mindset of people are going to be running shorter stems. I'm not really used to running anything less than 100mm on this. Sorry, on a gravel bike. My other bike has got 100mm, and so has this. So I think what he was thinking with that relaxed seat tube, and the stack is quite high on this as well. So the stack and reach are quite generous. I think the 90mm is going to speed things up a little bit and just pull me in a little bit closer. So, seat post is a Use Duro Carbon, 27mm 27.2 410. That seat is taking a little bit of getting used to. Brakes are just the standard group set brakes, but this has got 160s on the back and front, where it was designed to have a 140 on the rear and a 160 on the front. But I put the adapter on from my old setup and it's been fine. People moaning about this, it's not a problem. It's really not a problem. Shifting is absolutely spot on. I'm a massive fan of external routed cables, especially on a gravel bike. Don't get me started on internal routed cables for gravel bikes, mountain bikes, etc. I really don't want to talk about it. The bars. Now, the bars. My God, the bars. Ritchey Beacon comp. Didn't go for the WCS, couldn't see the point, silly money, not worth it. They're super light anyway, these ones are. People are saying they love them, they hate them. They're Marmite. You have to really tinker with the setup on these bars, but my God, they're comfortable. On the drops, because it's a shallow reach and shallow drop, honestly, you do find yourself riding on the drops a lot more. The control is phenomenal. Don't tell me about you using XLs that are about 1m20 in width, it's ridiculous. My road bikes are usually 38 to 40, 42 sometimes. These are a 42s, no real difference. There is a lot of flare here, 36 degrees. Can't remember what the point is here, but point to point I think it's about 570, it's just pretty darn big. But the hand positions, they're numerous. They are numerous. Right on the end. Here. Here. I've just been through about 5 there. Really good. I'm super impressed. The only thing that I'm not that stoked about is this. Because it's at such an angle, you know, this ulnar nerve here, you can get a little bit of numbness and it can be a bit painful. So that's why I do move around. I've been experimenting with a bit of tape, bar tape underneath there. By the way, the bar tape, absolutely unbelievable. Don't bother buying silly expensive bar tape. This is BBB. I think it's the 016 or 014. This is the gravel ribbon, which is 3.5 millimeters in thickness with the gel centers. Absolutely brilliant. Pretty easy to put on. If you screw it up, pretty easy to take it off and reapply it. Get some, honestly, thank me later. And the bars, well, I don't know, they're a bit of a Marmite thing. If someone would have said to me a few months ago that I'd be riding gravel bars like that, I'd have said, no thank you. My other gravel bars have got a 16-degree flare on. I've gone from 16 to 36. That's colossal. Colossal. New bottom bracket. I picked that up on eBay, which is brand new, which is a Praxis one, which is nice. Just about see it down in there. It's £25 that was. Chuffed. My trusty little tool tube there with all my bits and bobs in. The old Fidlocks, fantastic. I've taken off the restrap bag and I had this knocking about. I bought cheap. I think it was about, honestly, it was about £12. This hard knot. That was from PBK in the sale. They've still got these. Honestly, really impressed. Very impressed. No compartments in it, but pretty watertight. Doesn't rattle. Fab. Now, matched the cable housing with the frame. I thought it came out quite well actually. eBay again. Fibrax outer, stainless steel inners. I don't know really what else to say if I'm honest. Yeah, same Solus 250 on the rear, Garmin radar, the FR 160 underneath, light, and the trusty 830 on top there. I don't really think there's anything else I could cover on this sort of overview of this, really. Yeah, these are quite handy. These little SRAM protectors on the end of the cranks to prevent stone strikes, rock strikes. I've had a few of those, so I've been glad of those. You can buy those actually on Temu. They're silly money. They're like 50p for a pair. You'll come back and tell me, oh, Stuart, no they're not. They're like £4. No they're not, they're actually not. Go to Temu and have a look. Oh, there's my little Gemini Zero Light as well, which is really effective for daytime running. So I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else. If there's anything you want to know about the build or the frame or anything, you know what to do. Just put a little comment and I will get back to you. So yeah, I'm pleased. I'm a happy man. Stay safe. Ciao ciao.